Alright, we are in Dave Thomas Circle, plucking around on to Florida. Can I make a left here? No, it says I can't, I think. I thought I was going to have to go up the first street, but that dude in front of me did it, and I didn't see anything saying I couldn't. All the no left turn signs appear to be facing westbound New York. I have no idea if I just did something legal or not. Well, that's not the focus of this film. So, I'm going, why did that guy park? Westbound New York Avenue from 1st Street Northeast. Passing by it right now. It's moving great, I will say, from doing this as a regular commute in the past. This is amazing traffic. I rarely ever had it this nice. Been mentioning that eastbound New York Avenue is a lot smoother than usual. So is westbound. Now we have 3 lanes, but the rightmost lane has parking at this time. There it comes. So you get a lot of people who kind of, especially when this is congested, you get a lot of people sneak in on the right and cut in the traffic. Not many, but I mean, the majority of the flow sticks in the 2 lanes, but you do get the stragglers, of course. Suspected. Alright, and that was 1st Street Northwest we just passed by. There's Kirby on the right. Branch off to the N, I think. Emergency vehicle coming up on the opposite direction. This is New Jersey Avenue. Traffic to the left along New Jersey is pretty light. Might as well move this and you can get feel it for yourself. See a pretty good chunk of people crossing on this east leg. But technically there's no crosswalk here. Alright, let's get this back. Here we go. Now the green at the next intersection should kick in shortly. It doesn't really let you queue much in here. Pretty good about that. Oh, it's already there. And it kicks out. Okay. So coordination seems a little bit different. I'm going to do this lap a couple more times. Previous mentioned that the lanes shift around quite a bit here coming eastbound or westbound. Basically the middle lane has a conflict with the right lane. Officially the right lane has the right of way, but predominant movement tends to be from the middle lane to get into a new lane, which officially the right lane has access to, but the middle lane tends to flow into it. Now, as the right lane goes past 4th Street, it tends to get parking on the right side, so a lot of them shift, while a lot of people on the left are shifting. Yeah, you get a lot of conflicts there. I haven't actually seen any crashes, but I've seen a lot of angry people, a lot of honking horns, and I've been among them on several occasions. Almost inevitably between a DC driver and either a Virginia or Maryland driver. Not to fault any one jurisdiction, it's just the DC drivers know that they can cut around to the right. The Virginia Maryland drivers seem to be totally clueless at knowing what they're doing there, which is somewhat understandable because it's kind of a messy intersection. So, I don't really fault anybody for that. I'm going 45 now on to southbound 395. The time is about almost 5:50. The last lap, which was like 20-30 minutes ago, traffic was queuing up to about here. There's a speed camera, so some of the brakes you're seeing are from that. We're down to 35 right now. But we're about to hit the back of congestion, which we've hit several other times. Ramp coming from 3rd Street, pretty busy. Now I'm going to start being able to see a bit more of where people are headed. Before, I couldn't quite tell if they're going to Anacostia or Virginia. But as the traffic clears out, I might be able to see a little bit more of the balance. Because before, the congestion, just can't tell which is heavier. Everything's heavy. Now, my conjecture, especially from watching the last set of on-ramps before I hit the split, actually sort of in the split, is that Virginia is the higher movement. Quite considerably. based off of his on-ramps, basically the on-ramp heading toward southeast was pretty empty. There was one car. The ramp going to Virginia was full, congested. My hypothesis is it'll be the same, that by and large, most traffic is headed to Virginia. Just, it was congested in both directions and you couldn't tell. Most of my videos consisted of the rear bumper of the guy in front of me. This guy's bumper is particularly interesting, however. It has extra texture. Interactive. Yeah. I don't know what I just passed in the shoulder. I think it's an air conditioning duct. I thought it was a concrete slab, which would be much worse. As we come up to the, I don't know what we're coming up to. Never mind. We're not coming up to anything. Pretty sustained, about 10 miles per hour. Well, down to 5 now. But moving, not really stopped. A ramp from D Street coming on right now. And as established from the previous couple of laps, it's a heavy volume coming on from D Street. I got an ambulance coming up in my rear. Oh, that'll be fun. I guess I should see if I get into the right. I have to do that anyway. See the ambulance now. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still back there. Okay. You just want to play with micro machines. I wonder if the surface streets are faster than whatever these ambulances keep doing. It's the second ambulance that's taken 395 southbound in as many laps. Is this really the better route? It seems stopped back there. What's he even doing? I think the dude in the left lane stopped, which blocked the ambulance. Yeah, that was nice. Plenty of room. For the moment. Usually the ambulance chasing lane is faster, but everybody's diving back in, so they'll still win. This Capitol exit. This recap from the last 2 laps, very low volume. A couple isolated cars here and there, but very, very low comparatively. I've seen someone get off there this lap. Alright, I'm doing music. NPR or something.
The year was 1970, and Johnny was fresh off a stay in England singing with then iconic rock drummer Ginger Baker. Baker had heard Johnny singing in a Lagos nightclub and brought him to London to rub shoulders with musicians from bands like Cream, Blind Faith, and The Who. One thing Johnny learned from those guys was the technique of composing songs based on freewheeling jam sessions.